How you doing?
This is an emergency transmission. Citizens of the world, please, make no mistake. The zombie apocalypse is near. Will you cower and hide, or join us and fight? We are Dezombified, so stay on point and watch your six.
Deadly nightshade and grotesque smiles, our circle of horror honeys will make you bow. With every show and post, our fan base will grow. Come one, come all, and join the show. And with everyone's dissolution, we will cut the crown. We shall waltz around with me and Mina singing a song. And don't forget the ghost in the corner, Bathsheba. And sitting at the table of terror, we got Dame Saturday and Mary P. Sitting around. Now don't be mistaken on who has the crown. Come one, come all to the show of ages. Their time is now. With every word a chill runs down, scarier than a shed full of tools, with people being fools, as if the moon was red and a vampiric masquerade was full of dread. The Horror Honeyz are not to fret. They can bring a showstopper full of wonder, like a pirate's plunder, every word captivating. It gotta make you ponder why it fills you with such fright, with all of the Horror Honeys waltzing through the night.
They're here.
They're here.
Hello, hello.
How is
Hi.
everybody? Can
I'm
y'all
saying-
hear us all right?
All I can say is hi, 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 and oh yeah, hi.
I'm a zombie. That's the intro.
Oh, okay.
We gotta have. We need a zombie translator.
I think that was something like welcome to the We All Welcome to
Yeah.
We All Scream by with the Horror Honeys. Okay, and with us, let's see. Of course, is Bathsheba, the honey of 1,000 creepypastas, who is a zombie today.
Wow.
Trust me, I'm going to be drooling with these teeth in all show long. I'm just saying because you're all so yummy. I just want to stick my teeth in. Yeah.
Am I yummy?
But we also let's not forget the dashing, the scrumdiddly's today, Saturday. Oh.
Hello. How's everybody doing on this Devil's Night? Also known as the night before Halloween. Are you being extra good? Or are you up to your tricks? But it's always a treat. With my undead ballerina, Mina, who talks so proudly of her species today.
Hey, zombies are not technically of the undead. They're dead.
True, they're dead, but they're walking around like they're alive. But I think they classify as undead.
Please, can you be like politically correct and just say that I'm living challenged at this point? I mean, I'm just.
Aww.
There.
Oh
Hey, Frank.
my God.
Okay, I'm jumping ahead here. We are digging into the zombie apocalypse today. Would you survive? How would you survive? And what are the best things to do when it comes, or even if it comes, is there a better place to be? Or yeah. Today's question.
Okay, I just jump into my mouth.
Today's question is actually two questions. Do you think you would survive the zombie apocalypse or die first? And if not, how long do you think you would survive?
I'm screwed. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Oh, I would have fun. I really would.
So yeah, let us know in the chat what you think about that. The solid month. Okay. So remember to like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell. And if you want to get a little bit more out of the channel, you can hit that little join button and become a member of the Dezombified Z Horde.
Yes. You know you want to.
We are Dezombified.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of.
So before we get into that, let's see who's in the chat. Oh my goodness, we have Ace of Arts, who came in early enough.
Oh, Ace is loads of fun.
And Ace's Halloween plans have gotten completely turned upside down.
Oh.
We also have Pink Deadite. And it has been a while since you have been with us, Miss Deadite.
Good to see you again.
Living alone is a challenge, especially after a breakup. But if you've started dating your best friend, and I hope that is going way better better for you. No, don't put up with the abuse of a boyfriend, girlfriend, or otherwise significant other. I don't care who you are. It's not
needed.
No,
it's
it
appropriate.
isn't.
Collateral damage that you don't need. So just
right.
Yeah, it is. You have to treat them like zombies too, because they moan and they bitch and they try to haunt you and try to
eat you.
Yeah, they try to eat you, figuratively speaking, in so many ways. So
yeah,
don't be their dinner.
And we have Arta Morbid, which is Frank, and I was just singing your praises the other day in real life, Frank. So you might have had your ears burning just a little bit.
And I haven't seen you in a long time, too. I missed you.
It's been a while. There's Master Angler as well. Happy Hallowed to you as well.
Hi.
Ace of Art says he has his Chucky shirt on over his long white sleeves. That's cool. You
Nice.
know, and there is Pam Smith. Hi, Pam. How you doing?
Hi.
We are so glad to have you all here with us. Went out this morning. It was 50 degrees here. We got into the car and it was showing that the temperature was 52, and my husband was like, oh my goodness, this has got to be a sign. I think it's an omen. He turns 52 and it's 52 degrees in the car at the time. Just he said he thinks somebody's trying to tell him something, but that sounds like a little bit of a
Dude, I don't care. You're the Witcher. You do Witcher cosplay and you do it. I think you have anything to worry about. I mean,
for those of you who don't know, my husband looks like the Witcher when he's in his some of his cosplay outfits.
It's one of those greatest moments in real life whenever you meet somebody that looks like an actual cartoon character in real life. That is rare to see.
Hello, Bonnie Platter has joined us as well. So people are starting to get in here. I was going to start with the thing that we had for the CDC, because there's believe it or not, forget the pandemic we've been going through. The CDC has tips for surviving the zombie apocalypse. And we may get into that in a little bit. But in looking at some of the links that I pulled up, I found the 200 best cities in 2021 for surviving the zombie apocalypse.
Okay, everyone to Anchorage. I'm just saying, everyone to Anchorage. Yeah.
All I can say too is that
maybe Nome's better.
That summertime is actually one of the best seasons to survive the zombie apocalypse, especially if you live out in the desert areas, because human flesh versus high heat, especially the heat waves. Yeah, good luck surviving that. That will cook a zombie. It will stink to high hell, but you'll be safe.
Okay, but
I'm looking on the list. I'm not seeing Anchorage.
But I will say this, is that if you ever do wander from city to city, rely on your nose as much as you can, especially if, the stronger the decomposition is, the more likely you might have a zombie approaching you, because they stink, especially those who are in the later states of decomposition.
Are you implying that I smell? We have a problem.
There is Fear the Great White has joined us as well. So any disease outbreak makes us wonder, could we have Walking Dead coming up, in the future? Yeah, I can see that, and I did find Anchorage on this list, so I didn't want to go through all 200 because that would take way longer than we're going to be on the air.
You saw my first post that I put up there. It's just like,
I can see Anchorage, Alaska doing that.
The anatomy post from this.
My parents live in City 150, which is Greensboro, North Carolina. Anchorage is 140, right underneath Winston-Salem, North Carolina, which is kind of interesting. Let's see, Tallahassee, Florida comes in after that. But I found it interesting that I'm looking on here real quick because I don't see in my quick scan. I did not see New Orleans on this list.
Well,
Well,
I
you know,
can-
you got voodoo there, so that's either going to be a real thing or it's going to be more zombies. I'm just saying.
Well, here's my thought. You know, we've got New Orleans. They ranked at 99. But I've got this thing with this. Okay, they're ranking it on public health, vulnerability, infrastructure, supplies, protection, and mobility.
Oh, our resident stock goblin has arrived.
There he is.
Hi, there you are.
And I'm thinking, okay, with the number of vampires, loup-garous, witches, and voodoo practitioners down here, I don't think that a zombie is going to have any kind of luck staying on their own.
No.
I mean, seriously, people.
That's not fair. That is just total. You're being racist. You're being racist for zombies. Because, damn it. I'm offended right now.
You zomophobe!
No, we're Dezombified. Albuquerque, New Mexico came out as 45.
As the best or closer to the best or closer to the worst?
Closer to the best. These numbers, the number 1 is the best, 200 is the worst. Just for anybody who wants to know, 200 is Laredo, Texas, followed shortly by less than a whole point, Jackson, Mississippi, which is 199.
Oh, Lord glory. I was closer when I was down in Alabama. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? I'm a zombie. That's right, I forgot. Those are bad odds. I'm sorry.
Aw, happy early Halloween to you too, Sock Goblin.
Yes. And Ace, you got a good point there. If you can survive parents like that, you can survive the apocalypse.
Yes.
So, interestingly enough, Boise, Idaho is 27, and they tied with Salt Lake City. Figure that one out. San Francisco, they've got the exact same. Actually, there's 3. They're not really tied. Although I don't know why this one is given 29 instead of 27 that Salt Lake and Boise have. Yonkers, New York is also 42 points. Well, they're 23, not 33. Okay, that's fine. So Yonkers is only slightly better or worse than Boise and Salt Lake, which San Francisco is 42.8.
Wow.
Anybody else? There's another New Mexico. No, that's not New Mexico. Sorry. Huntington Beach, California is number 1. Number 2 is Bellevue, Washington.
Oh, crap. I used to live in Washington. I'm glad I'm out of there. I'm just saying.
Bony platter.
No, I need to move back, right? Because that's the opposite.
Yeah. Those are scary. They're scary too.
But yeah, if you want to look that up, here's the link. If you want to get into that, because that was just. I'm gonna actually dig into that one more because that was kind of interesting to find.
When it comes to Washington State, there's statistics on certain things because I used to live there. No, not moving back. Never would. There's a reason why it's between 2 active volcanoes. I'm just saying.
Yes.
So if you want to see the CDC, and there are cities, I think, Midnight Paranormal, hello. Sweetly Morbid Bear, hello to you as well.
Yay! Got more people! Yay!
I hope you guys can hear us well. If you need the CDC's Zombie Preparedness Guide, I just put the link in there for that. This is not a short thing. They've even got a preparedness graphic novel. Zombie Preparedness for Educators.
Well, you can take a college course on it.
Yeah, obviously. Wow. Oh, cool, Ace. So they've also got their 101, which is linked here. Okay, so we've actually had.
Oh, we got
Damn
David S. Bingman here. Hi.
Hi, Bingman. Hi. Did Dan just squeak? I don't know. Did you squeak?
What?
Did you
Did I
squeak?
what?
Did you squeak? Did you squeak?
Where's my door? I have a door.
Ah, that makes sense.
Okay, so I remember when I was a teenager, late teenager, there was a case of somebody getting so drugged out that they actually started eating another person's face.
Yeah,
Oh,
about that.
I've heard about that.
It was a real case, and they called it the zombie something or other, but it really wasn't a zombie. He was not sick. He was just high as crap and thought that this person was food.
When it comes to zombies, I will say this. Stay the hell away from Florida. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because
Hello.
it happened in Florida. It happened in not
Yeah.
South
But that
Florida. It
was
happened in
zombie.
Central Florida. So,
There you go.
Oh, we got another guest. Horror by Numbers.
horror by numbers.
Hello.
Hello, sweetie.
Hi.
Bath salts. Yes, that is the new one. Is the bath salt.
Yeah, those are dangerous.
What is
Don't
that other one?
eat-
Blanco?
Yeah. Don't eat bath salts, guys.
Please
Just
stay away from those.
don't do it.
Hey, yeah.
But if you don't know what a zombie is a human corpse that mysteriously reanimates to serve the undead. Now, again, like I said, if they're serving the undead and they're being brought back by voodoo prophecies or
Oh, we got another guest. Cleaving Thought from Bone. Hey, Fabian.
Hey, Fabian.
Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna be in that Halloween party tonight, right? Yeah, the human corpse being reanimated to serve the undead. So they're going to serve the vampires, they're going to serve the werewolves, or they're going to be put down by the werewolves, which takes care of the
That's a chew
Luke
toy. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Zombies and werewolves. Yeah, you get dog man. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
much just a chew toy.
and then
Chew toy.
they're made and controlled by witches and voodoo users. Well, there you go. They're not going to live very long down here, right?
You know, it also made me think back of not only that series The Walking Dead, but also iZombie,
Yeah.
and also another movie. It's considered retro now is Fido.
Yeah.
You ever seen that one?
Yes.
Fido. What about Cujo? Hello. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That was rabid.
Yeah. Well, this one is that where zombies are being treated like pets and servants.
Well, and the same thing with.
I'm sorry, but zombies, we are people too. Seriously, I'm keeping tally here.
He's not going to be happy with me by the end of the show. So, they say that zombies can have other origins, and this is true. we have learned in the time that there are certain viruses that supposedly can mutate into that. So like in Shaun of the Dead or Night of the Living Dead, you can have things like radiation, mad cow disease, maybe rabies, measles, you know, mutations of some of these viruses can really be bad for the rest of us.
Oh yeah,
all
don't
ways.
forget with Zombie World too.
Yeah, we're gonna get into Zombie World in just a minute.
Yay.
Because I think a lot of us know how this starts, so we don't have to get into. Well, did that go? There it went.
Does it really matter if there's like zombies afoot? They're fucking afoot.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
You don't need to know why they're there. You don't need to know how they're there. If you know that they're there, you need to know the game plan.
Well, and according to Nostradamus, I'll say that because this is what this one article says. We're supposed to have the zombie apocalypse this year. And some people believe that zombie apocalypse will be started by a comet who goes through and we end up in the tail of, and yeah, we everybody turns into zombies. And yes, it was a movie about that too. Okay, so how do we survive this, guys, if this happens to us?
Well, I can share from the safety tips.
I'm a zombie today, so I don't care.
So let's remember, our question of the day is, do you think you would survive the zombie apocalypse, or would you die first? And if not first, how long do you think you'll survive? And we've already had a month has been one of the after I look over in chat and I start cracking up, guys. You're a vegan zombie. Grains.
There you go. That works. So I can share a few safety tips if you want.
Well, we've got some here too. Get an emergency kit, guys. And actually, that's a good thing, even if you're not preparing for the zombie apocalypse.
Yes.
It might help you survive Devil's Night. It'll definitely help you with a tornado, flood, or any pandemic or hurricane or things like that. You need about a gallon of water per person per day. You need food items that are non-perishable that you'll actually eat, guys. You don't put, okay, we're going to put away the beets because I don't like eating beets, so we're going to hold that for our emergency.
Yeah,
no.
let's not do that.
That's not a good idea, guys. Medications, if you have prescriptions, if you can use some kind of Tylenol or ibuprofen or something like that. For painkillers, you need bandages and things like that as well. So those are good to have.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to be the antagonist here.
Okay.
Well, it makes it more interesting, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Because if you are in a post-apocalyptic world with zombies running around, I can guarantee you the rest of every structured anything, yes, government-wise, throughout the world is going to be crumbling every man for themselves. Mm-hmm. Your government not going to care about you unless you are a problem. Because guess what? You're going to be on the list. Yes?
FEMA is not coming to help you.
No.
So if you are really serious about a zombie apocalypse, you can guarantee you're going to have problems with injuries. You're going to have problems with lacerations. Oh, I guess that falls under injuries. You're going to need shit amputated. Pretty sure if the zombies don't get you, the other people fleeing the city is odds against you because you're either going to be trampled to death, you're going to get ran over, or something somewhere, somehow, you're just not going to make it out of where you're trying to get out of in the first place. So you need to really think about not just your prescriptions, people. Let's talk about resources out there because that is what you're going to have to deal with. And like I said, government's not going to have anything to do with anything at this point in time because it is every man for themselves. They have other countries to worry about during a zombie apocalypse.
It's time to be independent, people. We have to do so.
Self-sufficient.
They have to consider what we have out on the streets for medication. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
But also, it's a good excuse to raid the grocery stores full of Twinkies.
Twinkies are a good thing. They can live through anything, like roaches and Twinkies. They'll survive anything.
Well, there was an anti-zombie formula that somebody once told me about that included ground-up roaches. So, I'm not in for that. I just can't see doing that. But
no.
That's just, But make sure you've got your tools and your supplies, your sanitary and hygiene things like bleach, soap, towels, clothing and bedding for you and everybody that's with you. Documentation of your life, important papers, your driver's license, your passport.
If you're that important, I guess. I'm just saying.
And again, make sure
the importance. I'm the antagonist this time. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, do not do like Bill Murray and Zombieland.
Yeah, don't.
But yes, your first aid supplies. You also need to make sure that you've picked a meeting place for your family and friends to get together if you're all going to group together.
That doesn't feel welcome because, did I go there? I went there.
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
Because it depends whether or not they're going to get you killed or not. I'm just saying.
If you bite a zombie, you are going to have a transfer of bodily fluids, which according to most cases would give you the disease to get you zombified.
Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty much doomed if you do bite a zombie. So you have to treat them like they have a transferable disease, not like just an undead creature per se. And
as our resident zombie today has just made very, very clear, you need to identify your emergency contacts so that you know what resources you actually will have access to if things go south. And plan your evacuation route so that you know where to go.
Yes, and I actually recommend the rural roads instead of just the highways. Because you're going to get backed up.
No! Go away. No, stay out of my territory. I don't want you guys near me. I'm just saying because...
Well, then again, your car is a good weapon if you have to deal with a zombie herd. Just plow right through them.
Well, I'm as rural as I can get. I'm good.
Yeah, there you go. But also, I have another little safety tip a lot of people overlook, especially when it's glamorized in Hollywood. Since they're infectious, wear goggles. Wear a face mask when you have to kill a zombie up front.
Right.
Yes, and you know what? You should really think about some other things too. Think about the vulnerable areas. If you're going to get bit, what do you think they're going to come after? Well, let's see. We got this right here. This is a very bad area. You don't want to get bit in your neck. Get shit up there. I don't care what it is, as long as they can't get bit. Take freaking, I don't know, Vanity Fair and wrap it around your neck. I don't know. I don't care. Just
wear a scarf.
The telephone book is there or something.
Hey.
Same with your wrists. Same with your Achilles heel. Oh yeah, I went there.
Wear some bits of armor too. That would actually help, because another thing, the reason why I say wear goggles is because What if you kill someone that's actually a really good bleeder, and that blood gets into your eyes? You will get infected. And same thing with your mouth as well, and your nose. What if that gets into those orifices? You'll get infected.
Yeah. So, rule number 1 on most of these lists is cardio or stay fit. Make sure your body is ready for this. You're gonna have to run. You're gonna have to hide, and you need to stay fit and do your cardio because that's gonna get you there. I agree that that's important, but I really think number 2 should be number 1 in the most places. Double tap.
Oh yeah.
Don't assume that a zombie is dead. Always make sure you've got a clean shot of the head.
Also, here's a nice little trick, and I know this is going to sound cruel to a lot of animal lovers, but in the zombie apocalypse, you have to do this in order to survive. If you can, in your spare time when you're not fighting zombies, collect rats.
What?
Collect bunnies or squirrels if you can. And then if there's going to be a group and you know you have to pass by a huge herd of zombies, unleash those critters. They're going to be too busy with those critters to try and eat them, and then you can actually escape.
Oh, that's an idea.
I'm gonna hold you up on that because them bunnies. These are your idiots. You're gonna give up your own possible food source for a zombie.
Number 3, beware of bathrooms. Zombies are sneaky.
Oh yeah.
And just because it's a facility and they don't need it anymore, they like to sit in the basin with their feet in the bowl and grab you when you open the door. So, yeah, make sure the restroom is clear before you go in to use it. Or better yet, use a tree.
Yep.
Bonus rule. Remember to have fun. At some point, look forward to some zombie-free life or take a little bit of a break, when you can. When you're not running. When you're not trying to get away. I still go back to double tap, yes, midnight paranormal. That should be number 1. Make sure they're dead. Number 4, wear your seatbelt. There will be enough time to enough things already to worry about without somebody killing themselves and becoming one of the living dead. If you get ejected from the car and it turns you into zombie fodder, you don't want to be there when the zombie pulls you off the steering wheel because you went through the windshield.
Yeah, common sense safety tips would actually really help, such as buckling your seatbelt, making sure that your doors aren't locked in your house.
Yeah.
Make sure the windows are secure. In this case, I recommend getting bars on the windows if you can, or barricades
of some sort. Don't forget the basement windows if you have them. Number 5, I don't agree with, but hey, it's rule number 5 is no attachment. Here today, zombie tomorrow. My thought on this one is, hey, if they become a zombie, they aren't who you think they used to be. They aren't the people you know anymore.
No.
They are. It may look like your mom, dad, brother, sister, lover, whoever. They're not. So,
actually, destroying them would be an act of mercy. You're freeing their soul.
Yes.
That's something, your morals that you grew up with, that your parents taught you during the zombie apocalypse are going to be put to the test. And you're going to meet up with somebody who you look up to, who you admire, who you know, who you love, who you morally know you should not hurt. But always keep in mind, that one, that child, that priest, that somebody don't give a crap about you at this point in time because obviously they're infected. So you need to step out of that block Yeah. Okay. So psychologists and psychiatrists are gonna really hate me when I say that, but you're gonna have to block some shit out. You're gonna have to block some shit out. Just get it done. Get it done. That's who it is.
Sometimes
Block
it's
one
necessary.
Insight. That's the way you're going to save it. But
Yeah.
if they've already been infected, well, guess there's just a lot of you. You're gonna have to make a decision.
Besides,
You wanna make
they're
it?
suffering as a zombie. Would you like for them to suffer further?
I would
Does it
not.
matter? Because by that time you're thinking about the moral, yeah, you've already been infected because they took you out at some freaking the drug dealer or something.
Yeah.
So
What are these morals you
that's
speak of?
first, think later. That's what you want to do. If you want to survive, it's about survival. It's survival.
Sweetly Morbid Bear, welcome. And I think positivity might make you invisible, but I'm not sure. Rule 6, cast iron skillet, sturdy, portable, and a household item that makes a great zombie deterrent. One good swat of the head, then double tap, best recipe around.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm all for guns for the zombie apocalypse, but there's going to come a point where you're going to run out of ammo. So you need other
you can
weapons.
use your own ammo.
Yeah, use those sparingly.
I'm not bragging. I ain't bragging. But we do have our own ammo that we make. Oh, but it
Awesome.
can only last so long. That's where
I'm
the
not-
tannerite comes in. I'm just saying, tannerite is a good thing.
Guys, we may be off the air
In 2
from what
minutes.
I'm seeing on the
No.
I think we're getting another meeting to get going with.
Well, fine. I'll be
Yeah,
lucky.
don't wipe with poison ivy, guys.
Please
Okay.
don't. That's just common sense.
Yeah, seriously, don't do it. Don't do it. Switching. Okay. Can I not be heard again?
I don't know.
Okay, can I not be
Where
heard
is it?
again? I don't. There it is. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Drop it in the Discord, could you? That'd be just lovely.
All right. So number,
I can never get out of it.
I guess the
Switch it
other
over.
one's the
Oh,
broadcast.
it's in the chat box. Take a look.
Number
I
7.
mean, for some reason.
Travel lightly.
Yeah, just get the bare essentials. You'll be fine.
Oh yes, I like that one, Thought Goblin. I like that one. Silence is golden. Number 7, travel light. Carry the necessities. You don't have to carry your every one of your trophies from all of your childhood athletic career or anything like that. That's not going to help you. Sorry, it's not going to happen.
Or if you can, if you're in your stronghold and you can keep that secure, okay, fine. But make sure that it's locked away in the vault. But if you're traveling, you have to leave that behind, unfortunately.
There she is. I was wondering where she was. And
Appreciate it.
rule number 8: get a kick-ass partner. It's always good to have an experienced zombie killer on your side. Now, what is an experienced zombie killer? According to this, it says Chuck Norris works best. Actually, have you seen Chuck lately? I don't think so. I just don't think he's going to be that much of a help at his age. You have to remember how old he is and so forth. But but yeah, you need somebody who knows how to use at least weapons, both like guns, but also melee weapons. Weapons that machetes,
Yes.
frying pans.
Baseball bats.
baseball bats, things like that. You need, and
Put
that
a little
leads
barbed
in-
wire around that baseball bat.
yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. That
Words
works.
on your freaking arms and put some nails through it for God's sake, so you can just.
Or if you can, get a sword.
Rule number 9: with your bare hands, have always some kind of weapon ready. You don't want to be touching these undead people. You don't want to have them close enough that they could actually bite you. You don't want them within 10 feet of you.
No.
Yeah.
The farther they are when they splatter, the better, because you don't take a chance of becoming one of them.
Or another handy tip. Or if you can.
Do you have shelter or not? Oh.
No.
Oh, there's another weapon you overlooked too. Explosives.
Yes.
That's what I said earlier. Tannerite. Thank you very much.
Rule number 10: don't
It's
swing
legal.
low. You know how females feel about men? All brains are located in the head. That's where you want to aim. Remember, zombies don't feel pain.
It hurts both genders
I'm gonna
too.
challenge that. No. Go, no. I'm the antagonist, remember? I'm going to challenge that. You will fuck a zombie in the head if you got a good enough shot. I'm not bragging. But
Yeah, but you always double tap. That is,
Oh, yeah.
again, the most important rule in my book is double
not
tap.
rather just disable them permanently. Blowing a hole in their midsection is going to get them to, I mean, it's going to slow them down.
It'll slow them down, but it may not stop them. I've seen those zombies that have no legs.
If you've blown everything apart, human anatomy, people. Don't forget human anatomy. Okay, a zombie can't actually be doing what it's doing at this point in time. Period. Yeah.
You know what?
Right.
I'm also jealous of people who have access to military weapons, especially for a tank. Just think about it, because going through herds of zombies in a tank
Yeah.
and load that sucker above.
Yeah.
above the place.
So, also use your feet. Run,
Yes.
jump, kick if you must, but get away from them by using your feet. Again, that goes back to the accepted, and most of these lists all start with stay fit, cardio. All of them have that as number 1, and I disagree with that because I think double tap is number 1. But it goes back to that is running beats kicking a zombie every day.
Yes.
Rule number 2. This one makes me giggle. This is 12, not 2. Duh. Bounty paper towels.
Yes.
When it comes to the undead, you can never be too clean. Always carry these for big or small. They're quicker picker-uppers. They handle blood, gore, puke, and other leading brands.
Yes. Sanitation, people.
So, yeah, make sure you've got the best.
Heroes are going to be on top on this. I'm sorry, but fire purifies all. I'm just saying.
Yeah, get a flamethrower.
Hey, I'm up to flamethrowers. Let's go with that.
Or-
So, double tap.
Or getting your own form of napalm, such as the Roman fire. I'm serious.
And bacon and release patches.
There you go. They can't stand a chance. Patches was useful. Patches would definitely be useful.
Crowds, yes, avoid crowds. Rule number 13: shake it off. Whether it be bad thoughts, shock, or zombie, you gotta shake it off.
Yep.
Stay focused in the moment. Remember, what's in front of you is a zombie, or it's a road that you have to get down, or whatever. Your survival depends on keeping your head clear and moving it. So, yeah. Number 14. I think somebody's mom got into this list for this one. Always carry a change of underwear. You never know when you might need it.
Well, duh. I have to stay clean in that way.
Sorry,
again-
but my motto is if you don't wear underwear at all, then you don't have to worry about changing the motherfuckers.
I'm thinking, somebody's mom got into this list because he always heard that make sure you're wearing clean underwear in case you have an accident.
Yes.
If you have an accident in your car, okay, one of the first things that happens when you
or clean underwear or no underwear, you're gonna mess yourself. It don't matter.
Or better, this is going to sound disgusting, but this is actually a funny distraction tactic. Let's say you did poop and pee yourself, and since zombies are really attracted to any kind of body odor, wear a disposable diaper. So in case you did release or anything of that nature, and you see a zombie herd, you can actually, go behind a corner.
take them off.
Drop them, get rid of your diaper, and then you throw the diaper elsewhere, and they're distracted by it. Yeah, there you go. They can throw that way. I know all sorts of ways to divert zombies. I'm just that clever. Thank you.
Pack extra vibrator batteries.
This all depends on the type of zombie that is coming after you, too, though.
Actually, dildos would serve a good purpose, believe it or not.
Yeah, entertaining me between.
It will maintain your sanity.
I am not giving up my dildo. I'm sorry. No, I
serious,
will not.
you can.
That's blasphemy.
Seriously, things like that. A lot of people scoff at it, but think of it this way: if you're that miserable all the time, you need something to keep you happy.
Just don't, as far as I can tell, don't do it with a zombie because, again, bodily fluids.
Yes. Yeah, to treat them like they have STDs too.
Yeah. Rule number 15: a bowling ball. While it might not kill a zombie, it will definitely incapacitate them in time for you to set up a double tap.
Yep.
Watch out for that 7-10 split, though. They might get you.
Strike.
There's left.
Bear traps.
Yes, it did, Fear.
Come on, people. Bear traps. Hello.
Number 16.
I mean, you can slow them down. They're going to be dragging that shit behind them. I mean, why not?
Yeah. But
There's,
seriously,
pits with sticks, something they can fall into. We all learned those in like Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts. Come on, people. There's a reason why
So Banshiva won't
Bear
give up
traps.
Fabio.
Yeah. No, I will not.
back off.
Rule number 16: opportunity knocks, and whenever it does, make sure you answer. Not only answer but only answer opportunity, not the zombies. Make sure what is outside the door is what you want to let in, not something you don't. Or if you can't look out the door somehow, do it with a gun or a black iron skillet.
Have you learned nothing from 28 Days Later?
I tell you, that movie was fabulous. Number
Be
7.
very, very prejudiced on who you let in that door because you do not know what has followed them to your door in the first place.
Right. Number 17. Don't be a hero. Unless it's a matter of life and death, there is no need to show off. Only heroes show off and they end up getting themselves killed or somebody else killed. There is no high score that is going to make you the best thing in the world. There's no leaderboard. There's no points. You win by staying alive. And that goes back to our quest of the day somehow. Number 18, and I don't know why this is so far down if number 1 is stay fit, but number 18, limber up. Nothing will slow you down like a pulled muscle. Make sure you stretch constantly like a cat.
So what you're basically saying is strippers are going to be able to get out of the town and they're going to be like, Because remember,
Also, the yoga
they know
people.
how to flip around a tree if they have to.
The yoga people will willingly survive.
I'm just saying. Oh my God!
I love that one sock goblin. Karens serve a purpose. Send the Karens and run the fluff away.
Yeah, there you go.
Karens.
Entitled people for the zombie food. Zombies
There you
aren't gonna
go.
wait 5 minutes for you to warm up, so don't get unwarmed up.
And also for people who want equality, send out the Carls, the Kennys, and stuff like that, the male equivalent. We do not take any prisoners, people.
Again, remember to blow off a little steam every once in a while. Break it up. Rule 19. It's always good to take a break and get a little bit of stress relief.
Yes. Within reason, though. Don't
But
let
going
her-
back to the yoga, because not only is it stress relieving, but you still remain limber. There you go.
Karens are
I have
safe.
no time
Zombies
for
want
yoga.
brain. Rule number 20, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Remember, you've got to,
Pace yourself.
pace yourself here. 21, I'm sorry, Bathsheba, but this one is one that you just brought up. Avoid strip clubs. While the brainless environment
Well, yeah, of
may
course.
seem like the perfect hiding place, the strip clubs will distract you.
Yes.
Yes, it will. That's not my
And
point.
If
I'm just
they're-
saying the strippers will make it out of the strip clubs.
Yeah.
While y'all waiting around for the rest to come out with the funky music. This zombie's gonna come in and eat you. The
Well,
strippers are just like, bitch, I am gone.
Well,
I'm
that's an-
there. I'm gone.
you
I'm
know
good.
what? That's actually an advantage for the asexual community. There you go.
Well, I was actually thinking of in 7 Days to Die, they have zombie strippers, and they're pretty damn powerful. Yeah,
Oh, that's conflicting. That's some hot shit right there.
Yes.
That's a load of hot shit.
and they are very scantily clad. That's all I'm gonna say. Rule
Oh, get some
22.
fireworks.
Fireworks, yeah.
Sorry,
Claymores.
guys, you're doomed. I'm just saying. I'm just saying in that instance, you're screwed. I'm just
Rule number
technically.
22.
not really.
When in
Right.
doubt, know your way out.
Yeah.
Know where you are. Know every in way, every out way, so that you know how to get out if you have to, and how they might get in.
Know your exit door, people, in advance.
That's exit only, thank you.
Number
Oh,
23.
you're talking about something. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Number 23, Ziploc. These little bags do more than just sandwiches. They help keep moisture out, which means it's good to keep them handy to keep your phone dry when you have to cross the creek. Put your snack bars in. Keep your copy of How to Survive a Zombie Without Looking Like One.
You know what? You made me think of the lunch boxes when I was a kid.
Don't ever put your weapon in
Go
one.
by the movies.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
that be
By
cute?
movies, Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
Did we not learn something from Shaun of the Dead?
Wouldn't that be
Exactly.
adorable to see people say like help carrying those cute kitty lunch boxes?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would be
And
adorable.
those things were sealed tight, man.
Especially the old-fashioned aluminum ones.
Yeah. Number 24, sorry. Use your thumbs. Ours were opposable for a reason. To grab things like guns, some black iron skillets, bats.
Mm-hmm.
Rule number 25. Zombies will not answer you, so shoot first. There is no good cop, bad cop. They are zombies. Just shoot.
Yeah, you have to treat them like wild animals.
Rule number 26 again, this one might need to be a little higher on the list because this is a really good piece of information. A little sunscreen never hurt anybody. You don't want a sunburn as well as chasing zombies.
Yes.
Really?
Going back to what I said about the desert area, especially during the summer. It's actually one of the safest places that you would actually be. Yes, it may be unpleasant to some people, but
And if
it
you haven't,
be safer.
if you haven't heard it after the show, go on YouTube. I'm sure there's a link to it somewhere that says the video will probably be called something like "Trust Me on the Sunscreen." Great song.
Oh yeah.
Number 27, incoming, be on your toes at all times. You never know where they're going to come from. Even if you've checked all the ins and outs of where you are, you might have missed one or two. Get yourself covered. And don't be binging on Netflix zombie movies or white noise, or have your earphones so loud you can't hear a whisper, because you need your eyes, your ears, and every other sense you have.
2 key words here. Situational awareness.
Yes. Sock Goblin's lost count of his rules. Veggies are your friend. Rule number 28, double knot your shoes, because you don't want to trip over the unsecured laces while running from flesh-hungry zombies. Hey, I got a better one. Velcro laces or boots that don't even have them.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I like my boots.
Yes.
And you know, you have some protection there with boots that you don't have with like tennis shoes.
Especially with the steel toes.
Yes. Rule number 29, the buddy system. The more the merrier. Never go it alone. And I'm going to add to that, don't split up.
Well, then again, spike heels can be a deadly weapon to zombies.
Yeah. But I don't want to be wearing spiked heels and trying to run,
Yeah. No.
Number 30, pack your stain stick for those tough round-end blood stains. Zombies smell blood. That's what they're scenting on. You don't want them to come after you, right?
So in other words, what are you supposed to do if you're like, Auntie Flo just came and visited?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about that.
You're pretty much, make sure you've got something to take care of that. Number 31.
Car, like the little Christmas tree things that you put in the car. Here.
Yeah.
Stuff them up there. Good.
Oh, golly. Rule number 31. Check the back seat. As we've said before, zombies can be sneaky. This is actually a good rule anyway. Always check your back seat,
in
guys.
movie monsters in general, just never trust any.
Not just-
never trust anyone.
not just
Don't trust
movie
anyone.
monsters, just in life, there's so many times when people take for granted what might be in their back seat.
Yes.
And how many times has Jason Voorhees?
It makes you think of those Stranger
hello.
Danger things.
Do not learn
Yeah.
anything from the movies. I'm just saying. It
And
don't
also-
matter. Jaws, it
Yeah.
don't matter. You don't live by water. Oh, hell no. He's sprouting legs. He's motherfucking Darwin. If you step
Darwinism.
on your ass, you're dead. I'm just saying. Make sure
Number-
you check every rule of the parents. Never trust anything anywhere. Always keep your back against the wall. Really,
Yeah.
honestly. My dad taught me that. He was real big in westerns. Nobody puts you in the back. Your back to the wall. Never
Yeah.
face the door. Well, Bill Hickok probably should have taken some advice on
Yeah.
that. I'm just saying.
Mhm.
Again, we've got number 32. Enjoy the little things to keep your sanity.
Yes. Hence, back to the dildo. I'm sorry. I just had to bring that up.
Number 33. Swiss Army knife. Multi-tools are a great idea.
Yes.
Or trench shovels, hatchets, anything that can be a tool that you can use to survive, can be used as a weapon.
The spark spork is superior, people.
There you go.
Get the spork.
So stop at KFC before you get out of town and get your sporks, people. Just saying. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Did we lose Mia?
Uh-oh.
We lost Mia, didn't we?
Oh, no.
The zombies got her.
Yes.
Just saying.
Yeah, she spoke too much. They had to get rid of her. Oh, no.
She was involved in her lists and she forgot to look in the back seat. Therefore, Mia is no longer here with us.
All I can say, people, is that all the stranger danger rules that you were taught as a child still apply to you as an adult, both to the living and the undead. So, follow those rules. They'll serve you well.
I feel at this point, just don't trust anyone. Don't trust anyone. Because if you really, really want to survive, when you think about it, you've got like seconds. You literally have seconds to react. You best be clear mind, game plan, know what's going on around you. Because you only have so much time to be able to react. Whether that's going to be a good decision or a bad decision, I guess we're going to find out. Just saying. Just saying.
Oh, good. Welcome back.
Sorry
Did you
about
fight
that.
those zombies?
Yeah, I had to fight those zombies and get them out of the way. You know,
Jeez.
it happens. They just
okay.
keep acting up. You know, they keep knocking on the door, and I keep having to beat them out. You know.
Well, they're active during this time of the year, so that's just a given.
Yeah, and you know, if you remember, like last year, year before last, my granddaughter was a zombie cheerleader.
Yes, yes.
Well, this year she wanted to be something from Alice in Wonderland.
Ooh. Cheshire Cat? Well,
No, not the Cheshire
What?
Cat.
okay.
She is going to be the Mad Hatter.
Ooh, nice.
And I had talked to her mom, and I was like, well, why is she being the Mad Hatter? And she wanted to be the Mad Hatter. I said, she didn't want to be Alice. And she's like, nope. So, and she said, and I almost wasn't able to get the Mad Hatter costume. Her mom's boyfriend, who may end up becoming her stepfather, officially instead of non-officially, which is what he is right now, ended up buying the Mad Hatter costume for her. But she was trying to find out what she wanted to be other than. And my granddaughter said she wanted to be the Queen of Hearts if she couldn't be the Mad Hatter.
With their heads.
Yes, that's what I said. She just wants to say off with their heads, off with their heads. And I'm going, this is my child. This is so my child. I mean, come on.
Chip off the old block right there. That just makes you proud, doesn't it?
She couldn't be more my mini me. Seriously.
That's my girl.
That's my baby.
That is my spawn.
But yeah, we had breakfast this morning with her and her mom, and she just got her hair cut, and she's all ready for the antics of tomorrow night. She's excited, and I'm kind of excited for her. I can't wait to see pictures. I told her, Mom, I better get funds of pictures. Yes, I said funds of pictures, okay? Sue me. I love my pictures of my girl. So the grass is the green grass is good, but it makes you less good.
Green grass
No,
is
I
bad.
would-
I'm saying.
Yeah. Depends on what
Cows,
kind it
green
is.
cows, just
If there's, and this is going to sound really, really disgusting here, guys, but if there is, roaches and other bugs in it, you kind of just want to stay out of there. Just stay out of there. It's just not yuck. And yeah, we know Twinkies will survive in the zombie apocalypse, but how fast will they get eaten up?
Yep. It's best to learn how to make your own treats.
So yeah.
it'll last for a week. I'm just saying. Hit up
Or
the
basically
Twinkies
learn how to do
factory,
camping
it'll last
food.
a week. Then you're left to eating grubs and bugs and stuff for protein. You can't.
Canned food is good too.
It is, but it's a lot of carry. That's a lot to carry.
Not unless you actually have your own little fortress. I guess canned food is good.
And this is one that I don't think a lot of people think about, but another rule that I found on a different list that wasn't, it was how the geeks will survive a zombie apocalypse. Number 2 they said was shut the fuck up already, because pardon our rudeness, but they hear sounds and they go towards them. Don't be that guy that's making all the noise. Shut up so you don't get eaten.
Again, silence is gold.
So use the vibrator sparingly, is what you're trying to say, right?
Or just use
Yeah.
quiet. And
Or
don't
put
let
a pillow in your mouth.
Yeah.
Gags were gag 'em.
Kill efficiently and double tap. That's one thing I think you should do.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Fear.
What?
Fear says, by the way, just to let you all know, it looks like my grandson is coming early and he will be here any day now.
Aww. You know, it would be cool if you were to be born on Halloween. That would be just awesome.
My husband was.
Wow.
Just saying.
That's even better. It's like, okay, I'm going to deliver my pumpkin.
Born on Halloween.
That'd be cute.
Avoid rooms with one exit. This is a good idea. You need to have at least another exit, but remember, every exit is an entrance.
Yes, this is true.
Yes, it is.
So know your way out, know their way in, know their way out.
How about just don't put yourself in that situation in the first place?
Prisons look great unless one of the people inside gets bit. I saw a zombie prison movie the other night, and they were testing stuff in the prison, and they created the zombie, and the zombies started going through the prison, and they broke out of the prison, and they started taking over the whole town and island, and then they were getting on boats and leaving the island, and this is not a good thing, guys.
No, it isn't.
If all else fails, take the high ground.
In space. You could try to go to space. Elon Musk. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I don't remember the name of the movie.
Zombies?
No, I do. It was Inmate Zero. The name of the movie was Inmate Zero. And it was actually very well thought out for the most part. But yeah, that Inmate Zero is Dezombified. If all else fails, take the high ground. I don't know where this comes from, because I think, zombies, at least in my experience watching movies, they do know how to climb. And if they can figure out a way to climb, they will. Even if they're climbing on top of dead bodies of other zombies. So I think if you're going to take the high ground, be careful that there aren't any ladders leading up to the high ground that they could get to. Creepy Acres is dropping a video at midnight. There's a lot of videos dropping at midnight. Thank you. That's a great way to do that. Thank you, Dezombified. There's a link to Inmate Zero's IMDb page now in the chat. I think one of the, like I said, double tap, know your surroundings, kill with efficiency, keep your mouth shut. You know, if you can kill it without making everyone around know that you're there, that's a great thing.
Or I have another suggestion for everybody. If you're like in your own version of a castle, so to speak, good, all power to you. Make sure you're well stocked up and everything and secure. But also, another thing, do like our ancestors had done. Get a moat.
Yeah.
Get a moat and have it surround your whole entire area.
But
you'll be a lot safer.
But make sure that it's filled with something that will kill zombies, not just water.
Yeah, get the alligators or the eels.
Also,
sharks.
Don't go out at night.
No! Daytime only.
And I like that. Tomorrow, Wolf's Campfire has a video collab dropping, so watch out for it. Might have a familiar voice in it. Is that a hint to Dezombified?
Oh.
And also remember that HorrorCon VR is going on this weekend. Tonight is the longest night of our HorrorCon VR. And at 6 p.m. Pacific, which I believe is 9 p.m. Eastern, the Midnight Society, that includes moi, will be reading horror stories again tonight and tomorrow night. Same time, same bat place, same bat channel. Yes, I did that. And,
who cares?
And we're going to be telling spooky stories, and we're going to be enjoying the HorrorCon VR. And I went through last night and walked through and looked at all of the booths and everything, and they have done an amazing job this year. Be careful if you go into the maze. We've lost a lot of people in the maze. Baked beans. Oh no. Zombies in South Africa boarding school boys won't attempt to come close. But yeah, the booths are amazing this year. There's more spread out than they were last year. They have totally redesigned the whole place this year. And it's really just amazing. There is a game company that is actually there called October Games, and they are inviting people who have Steam to check out their game Horror Legends, which is using some of the known Horror Legends. The DLC that's out right now, it has the subspecies characters. I don't know if anybody else has seen those. I love Subspecies. Subspecies, there were 3 movies, if I remember right. There might have been 4. But they have actually worked with the Full Moon Productions and have the voice actors to Radu, who was the lead vampire in Subspecies.
Oh, hello, Soul Taker.
Hi, Soul Taker. And then they are also making, remember the Puppet Master movies? Next year they are coming out next year they will be releasing the Puppet Master games which is another collaboration with Full Moon Movies. And Full Moon Productions has also allowed them to use the bodies and the iconic puppets from the Puppet Master series, including Blade.
Blade is awesome.
You get to play as Blade if you want to. The guy that was given the spiel last night was so hyper about it, and he's not even a member of the team to put it together. He was just a fan, and he was like, I can't wait. So, yeah. Full Moon Productions is wonderful. Their movies are amazing, guys. They may be a little campy, but they are great. Keep track of your kids in the zombie apocalypse because, well, you don't want them to become the Walking Dead. Just saying.
No. And again, don't feel bad if you have to kill them because whatever they were before, they're gone.
If they've become a zombie, they aren't going to come back. You can't save them.
Don't feel bad for killing your kids, people. Just saying.
Congrats, Soul Taker. That's cool.
Yeah, that is. This is not puzzles versus survival.
Nice.
If any of y'all have played Puzzles versus Survival on your phone, you know that there is an antivirus that you can save yourself with. This is not that. We don't have that, and you're going to be in trouble if you don't, just make sure that they don't. If somebody's bit, give them the relief of not having to turn, because they're not going to be happy as a zombie. Just saying.
It's actually a merciful death. Would you like to live that way? I don't think so.
I don't want to be that way.
No.
I don't want to be that way.
No.
There is a FEMA preparedness kit for the zombie apocalypse, people. I did not know that until just now. FEMA has held a series of seminars on the subject. I'm scared. I'm going to put this up here so that you guys can peruse it at your own risk. I know there are cities that have zombie preparedness plans for the zombie apocalypse. And yes, that makes me giggle for more than one reason. Look, I'm all for trusting your government on some things, but there are some things that no.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Whatever happened to critical thinking?
Fortify. That's another thing that I don't see on any. Yeah, Raccoon City. Thank you.
Yes.
Fortify. If you're in a good location and you've got it fortified, you have all the supplies you need, you might not need to run. You might be able to stay there and actually make it through the zombie apocalypse without having too much of a problem. But yeah. It's fortification. If you've got a vehicle, fortify it. Make sure that you've
keep
got.
in mind that gasoline and diesel all have a shelf life.
Yes.
And
there's only so much going to be available. Don't trust hipsters. Rule 4000. Be the quiet kid that's going to outlive us all. Yeah. Don't backtrack. Don't take chances. Don't back yourself into a corner because you're in trouble if you do.
And if you're hungry, never forget that you got little Susie Q over there looking mighty fine.
Oh, the little Debbie.
I'm just saying.
Ooh, yummy Debbie's.
Now, here's the thing. Zombies are predictable. You know what they're going for. You know what they want. You know where
Yeah.
they're going. Um, it's the human element that you're going to have to worry about more than anything. And that's again, it's the same thing in anything. If you're going into an abandoned building, I'm more worried about the human than the ghost.
Thank you.
Yes.
Finally, thank you.
There's strength in numbers, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Observe your surroundings again, you know, make sure you know where all those doors are. Make sure you know what's going on around you.
Mm-hmm.
Improvise. If you got a tool designed for one thing, see what else it can do. Because, you know, if it's good at bashing in nails into walls, it's good at bashing in heads. Right?
Anything, people. Anything become a weapon.
Hand-to-hand weapons may work best, but I
You're
don't
better
want to
off
be.
with anything. I'm just saying. When
If you
don't
can-
have a choice, anything can become a weapon.
If-
If we not learned that from prisons, I'm just saying.
Zombies are allergic to the truth.
Oh yes.
Arrows, and you learn that in another one from 7 Days to Die. Arrows,
Arrows.
things like that are a lot better because with a gun you're going to hear them.
Yes, it is.
And they could call in. But yeah, you're alive. You're not dead. Take advantage of that.
And also, it's a good opportunity to do experiments with explosives.
Yeah.
Again, right. I'm just saying.
And you don't know that quote unquote buddy that you meet on the road that is going to help you and take care of you and fight with you may not be so much into helping you.
Saying.
Yeah, they may be more into, you know, saving themselves.
Because I can guarantee you, there's gonna be tons of I got my teeth in and I'm like zombie costume. No. It don't matter because we're an apocalypse. Every man for himself. You don't have to deal with raiders. You don't have to deal with people that just want your shit. You gotta teach people learn a fucking trade. If you want to make it in the after the road,
Bye, Soul Taker.
right.
Be safe, Sir
Right.
Taker.
Good night, Puddin'.
Yeah, I know that they say Nostradamus said that this year 2021 could mark the rise of the living dead, but remember that Nostradamus was writing in the 16th centuries. He wrote in quatrains, and they're subject to because of the way he had to write them, they are subject to interpretation. They're not clear cut on when they're going to happen or, you know, how they're going to happen. Nostradamus said a few young people, half dead to give a start, dead through spite, he will cause others to shine, and in an exalted place some greater evils occur. Sad concepts will come to harm each one, temporally dignified, the mass to succeed. Fathers and mothers dead of infinite sorrows, women in mourning, pestilence she monster, the great one to be no more, all the world to end. Now, again, a lot of Nostradamuses are open to interpretation on when and what exactly they mean, as you can tell from that quatrain there. Just saying. And cake is a lie, so eat more pie. And if you really want to be safe, eat cheesecake because it's both pie and cake.
Also, learn how to fish and hunt.
Yes, Fear. Nostradamus, the interpretations of Nostradamus has been as wrong as many times as it has been right. So, make a kit, make a plan, be prepared. I actually like this image. I don't know if I can get it. Let's see. Copy image address.
Also made me think of Fallout too.
Yeah.
Forgot to mention that type of game, and also the Resident Evil series.
Yeah. I love the Resident Evil series. Sorry, guys. I just do.
I'm sorry, I see Far Cry and that shovel with a big smiley face on it.
You're all going
Happy
to die down
ending.
here. You're all going to die down here. Travels and keep the morons close at hand. You can always throw them to the zombies. No, that's not what you're supposed to do with them.
Hey, I think eventually. I'm just saying.
And we said kill with efficiency. I'm going through these lists trying to find things that we. And Shaun of the Dead taught us to blend in. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zombies can't climb. Well, actually, I've seen some that think they can because they'll climb over other zombies, right? I think
if they want something bad enough, they're gonna find a way to get it. If
this
there's anything here, they can grab a hold of it and get on that.
Zombies make great coffee tables.
Them zombies are gonna get on you.
And here's the thing. I don't think it would be a good thing to be on drugs or on alcohol or any substance that's going to make you impaired during the zombie apocalypse. I just don't think that's a good thing. I don't know why. It just doesn't sound like a good idea to me.
Put it this way, okay? When it comes to illicit drugs, morphine derivatives, we'll just say street morphine derivatives, plus alcohol, you're gonna want to save the shit you got because you're gonna need it if there's.
Zombies make good firewood.
Don't use it just to giggle. No. Because you're going to need to sterilize shit. You're going to have to come to the point where you're going to have something taken care of. You ain't going to want to feel it. You ain't going to No. You don't want to feel it. You don't want to feel it.
No, but,
Civil War? Does that make a... I think we were in these things. The Civil War.
Yeah.
They were sterilized.
But I'm thinking...
And don't suffer through what you have to. If you have to get something cut off, just to stop that.
Yeah. But at the same time, getting drunk and recreationally.
No.
Zombies make great firewood. Yes, you can. You can do that as a nice way to survive. But I imagine the stench.
Yeah, don't get bitten in your sleep. So make sure when you sleep, somebody's guarding you, and you are secured in some location that is
sleep in rotation.
Yes. And if somebody goes missing, they're probably they're probably
gone. They're food.
They're food at that point.
They're food.
Yeah, be careful when they come back if they do, because you don't want to get into you don't want to be
the alliances you do make. That you know what you're dealing with. Ask your questions. Find out if they're useful. That's gonna make a difference. Because if they're just gonna be a parasite, you can forget it. They're not gonna be worth it. There's plenty of parasites out there in the world. You don't need parasites in your life. Especially not during a zombie apocalypse. Just saying.
So, our question of the day was, do you think you would survive or die first? And if you weren't going to die first, how long were you going to last?
All of us would be dead. I'm just saying, we'd all be dead. We'd be like, wait, we need to. Oh fuck, I'm dead. I'm sorry.
I'm thinking, here was we're rounding this up. If you do survive, okay, and do you think that where you are is safe enough that you could just stay there, or would you have to move north, south, or what? Some movies you watch, everybody's moving north. Some movies you watch, everybody's going south. And if some movies you're going west or east, where is going to be the best way, guys?
Honestly, it doesn't really matter because we're all going to die anyways. When the aliens come and take over our Earth for freaking resources, we're all dead. Maybe that's another show. I'm just saying. Beware the aliens. The aliens know. They know.
Well, in some instances, we're told that the best thing is to get on carriers, and go out to sea and make sure there's no zombies with you because they can't get to you out there. Unless they can walk underwater. Never mind. Sean G's Chasing the Truth from Dark Waters channel has reached 1,000 subscribers this past week. Yay!
Yes. Oh my god, if you have not been checking out because they're running their Halloween special as well. But Sean G, oh my god, I checked into their live stream the other day. Oh my god, the stories that come in from people like us from around on their personal experiences.
Oh,
Whatever, paranormal.
oh, there's something
It's
else
so awesome. Love
to
it,
mention
love it,
here.
love it.
There's something else to mention here for a zombie apocalypse, besides all the essentials and learning how to fight and such. How about surveillance?
Yeah.
Get a droid. Get any kind of robots. That would actually help too.
Oh,
Like if you have any robotic toys and a drone to survey the area, that would be
I
great.
don't know if C3PO is going to really do that much. I'm just saying.
But really, get a drone and have it fly over an area and survey it and make sure that it's safe. That would actually be very good foresight, and it can
If
report
you know
back
how-
to you.
if you know how to fly it, guys.
Yeah,
Also,
drones can be helpful.
Quarantine is not going to work. Just saying.
Yeah.
Everybody is
Hands and
sus.
motherfucking rope. Put it in front of the freaking. Put up some freaking snags. Anything.
And
Even if someone gives you any warning sign that somebody's out there that shouldn't be out there because they're obviously not stepping over the cans. You hear them cans rattling. Shit.
And just because somebody has a gun does not mean they know how to use it.
Yeah.
It's not as simple as just pulling the trigger, guys.
No, it isn't. You have to get some training for it.
So, yeah.
Be a trained professional when it comes to your guns. Please
Ben-
know your safety.
Bansheeba's probably got some great Halloween TikToks coming up, especially looking the way she does right now.
I
sexy
pumped out a
job.
couple.
Saturday?
Pudding!
What's for Halloween, Dame?
Oh, I might get an old urban legend. I might put that out there.
Okay. And as I said, I am going to be on HorrorCon tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Pacific. So if you can get into horror, and Mr. Creepypasta has a guide to getting to HorrorCon on his channel. So you can check that out, and if you've got a computer, you can go. If it's a laptop or a desktop, you can go. Unfortunately, VR chat doesn't work on a phone, unfortunately. But
I have no.
there you go, guys. So, what? I love you guys, even if you're on phones.
It doesn't count. Okay.
We want you to be safe in the zombie apocalypse. We want to thank everybody in the Z Horde, all our new listeners, even you lurkers, everybody that's here with us. That we've had fun talking about this, and we're gonna have something fun for next week. But I don't think we've got like 3 things we want to do, and it's like, yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll go eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and come up with which one we're gonna do.
And watch the zombie bite your toe.
Oh yeah. We'll get a monkey to throw darts at the wall.
Yeah, there you go.
But we want to thank Dezombified for don't suck that so hard.
I'm not going there.
Okay, you just made a trap, didn't you, Mina? You savage thing.
Thank you, Dezombified, for allowing us this time and platform. Please come and join us next week at 3 p.m. Eastern for Horror Honeyz on Dezombified. Bittersweet dreams.
Bittersweet dreams.
How it's like no game of this. Sock Goblin, that hurts my head.
Or since it's going to be Halloween, how about I do my psychotic laugh? Truly one.
Zombie.